Hey guys, I think toilet tower defense is dying, and in this video, we're going to talk about why and maybe some ways that they could reverse it and fix it and bring the game back to its old glory form. So what actually went wrong with this game? Well, unfortunately guys, toilet tower defense, in the past like couple updates, it really went pay to win. And you want to know another thing? They don't really update as often as they once used to. Like, I don't know how long you guys have been playing. Let me know in the comments. Like, I have been playing this game. Obviously not this game. This is Tower of Hell or something. But I've been playing Toilet Tower Defense ever since like August of 2023, right? Like when the game was really brand new. Like I was even there when the game had its first ever lobby. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like remember when the walls were just blue in the round, like, you know, like the square form, and it was just really bad. It was in my first ever video of the game. I'm sure you guys remember it if you've been playing as long as I have, but I'm not kidding, guys. It was pretty darn rough. Anyways, like just, I don't know, guys, back then it was crazy. We had an update, like honestly, like not even just one, probably two every single week. Now I know that sounds crazy because like as of recent there hasn't been an update in like a week and a half, and that's been going on for the past couple weeks, whereas back then we were getting so many updates which kind of kept players playing the game. And that's obvious. That happens with every Roblox game. If they stop updating it, well, unfortunately guys, the game is gonna die. And that's kind of, you know, sadly just what's happening right now. It's dying. It's slowly losing players. Like today I saw it pretty much at an all-time low in the past couple months. It was at like 50,000, almost peaking down into the 40,000s, guys. And that's really sad to see, because, you know, this is a game that we were there since the start. We honestly like really helped build it up, I feel like, and I'm just watching it kind of fall apart. People that used to subscribe to me are pretty much all quitting the game. Like every stream I do, I have a new person quitting the game, telling me, hey LT, I'm sorry, but I'm done, I'm never coming back. And that's just, you know, obviously sad to see. Yesterday I even had a mod quit because he doesn't want anything to do with the game anymore. He's that over it, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like a mod of mine literally quit my channel because they don't like to watch Toilet Tower Defense anymore. So this is not good. And there's other reasons too, not like just that there's no updates. Like obviously I think the not updating is a huge issue that they really need to get it together. Even if it's like, you know, like, okay, let me take a step back here. I was gonna say even if they add more updates and they're just smaller, but right now guys, you know, we're waiting weeks here, like a week, you know, and a half, you know, a week, even the weeks long, right? But the updates that they release end up really not being that big. And that's, you know, I hate to say that, but it's true. Like the last update was a pay to win update. It added 2 new units. 2 of them were pay to win units, right? And I mean, obviously the units were okay. They were decent. But guess what? That's all they really added. I know they added like 1 unit in the summer machine, but it wasn't even a good one. It's not even worth going for if you're a free-to-play player. Like it just sucked. So like, what's the point of playing? Like, why are the players gonna stay? And clearly they're not. They're, you know, they're opening their eyes. They're realizing that the game's really just not being as good as it once used to be. There's really no strategies involved anymore. You just need to get a Sinister, and it's super easy to get because it was a free-to-play unit that like anyone could have got. But the good thing about the Sinister, you know, let's take a step back here too. Let's talk about the Sinister. I like the Sinister. You know, I think it's actually in a fair spot, because what was great about getting the Sinister, it was in the Christmas update, if y'all remember, and there was a battle pass system in place. That battle pass system required you to play the game a lot in order to get that Sinister, but it allowed every single player in the game to get it. And even if the pay to win guys wanted to get it like super duper bad, well, guess what? They could have gotten it if they paid. Like they could have just paid to go through the battle pass really quick. It would have costed you a lot of money, but if you really wanted it that bad, do it. But for us free-to-play players, I'm mostly free-to-play. I don't really buy stuff, guys. You know me. But, like, for most players that just play the game and want to, you know, get that thing done, you just have to play a lot, and you'll get it. And it's fair for everyone. But this, like, clock unit they added, like, they added a whole unit. It took them a week to release it, and they added a pay-to-win unit that cost 700 Robux. That's $10, basically. Like, not every kid's gonna have $10, so that update is pretty irrelevant to most players in the game. And, like, that's kind of my point, guys. It's just, like, they're making updates that just have no relevance to most players in this game. Obviously, a few, you know, maybe 100,000 or 2. They get to play the game. They get to experience all the new fun stuff. But all the players don't really get to experience it. So what happens then? Well, it leads to most people quitting the game, less people watching the game. Therefore, YouTubers are going to start quitting the game. Like, honestly, guys, you know, my views are so low on this game now. It's honestly a little depressing when I look at my numbers. I mean, I'm still grateful for the couple thousand that still watch. Like, thank you guys so much, especially if you're here for this video. Hey, thank you guys. If you're new here, hey, smash that subscribe button. That means a lot to me. But like, it's just sad to see, like, we've come from, you know, getting like honestly, guys, like over 100,000, sometimes 200,000 views of video on toilet tower defense to now I can barely crack like 10K. And I don't know if it's my content or if there's just more, you know, competition, which I think there is. A lot of YouTubers now are on this game, which kind of sucks because then obviously like all the views disperse out to all the different people. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, there's just a lot less people playing the game, and that means there's a lot less viewers as well. So it's just it's all adding up. So that, like, there's gonna be a time kind of like what happened with PetSim. What did Talantric do when PetSim came out, guys? And it just fell apart. What happened? Well, he quit the game, made his own, and yeah, he brought all his players with him. So it's just it's kind of happening to this. I feel like now, like, yeah, is toilet tower defense turning into Pet Simulator? I sure hope not, because that would be a disaster. I don't think we're that bad yet, guys, but we're definitely not going in the right direction. Like, we really like need to step it up, I feel like, and make some better updates. You know, come out with some battle pass update systems. And like this next update, I'm telling you guys, if it's not a big one, like if it's not something that truly is innovating to the game, then I think we're done for. Like, think about it, even the booster units, guys, they are, you know, play to win. That was a whole update, the one before, right? Like, not many people could get those, and even if they do, so they get one or two, well, they're gonna get in like the pretty bad units, right? They're not gonna get the good stuff. So it just all is leading to a disaster. I mean, like back in the day, if you used to beat the game on nightmare mode, you used to get a free crate. That was such a good system. I don't understand, like, why is that gone? I mean, maybe because trading's in the game, but still, you have to beat the game on nightmare mode. It's still hard, right? Like, that was a great free-to-play system. Maybe make it harder. Maybe make it so you have to beat, you know, 3 nightmare mode matches, right? That would take a while, and, you know, maybe people that are trying to, like, get fake crates and whatever just won't do it. But I don't know, guys. Something definitely, like, really needs to be done, because I'm so sad just watching, like, not even mine, like, everyone's views are dropping in the game. And like I said, guys, once that happens, there's gonna be a new game that comes out, and they're just gonna take over. It's as simple as that. Yo, did I just see some guy with my merch on? What the heck? I think I just did down there. There's like a plunger or something like that. Yo, shout out to you. I don't even know who the heck that is. I don't know how they found me in this game. That's so weird. But anyways, that's awesome. Anyways, going back to this, but like I said, I think that YouTubers are gonna start, like, leaving the game, guys. I'm not even kidding at this point anymore. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm close, because, you know, once again, I'm pretty loyal to toilet tower defense. I'm gonna stick it, you know, through and probably play the game for a long time, even through all the updates and whatnot. But like, I just, you know, I'm realizing now that something needs to be done, because not everyone is going to stay. It's just simply not gonna happen, guys. So I hope the devs, like, because I know, like, you know, I am Evan, he joins our stream sometimes, and Talantric, I've talked to him every once in a while. Like, I hope they realize that the path the game is on now is not a good one. I bet this next update, if it's not a great one, and you know, it's pay to win or something like that, a lot of people, oh no, guys, I just fell, that sucks. But anyways, a lot of people are going to quit, because today the views, not the views, but the player count was down to like 50,000. Like I said, I haven't seen it like that in forever. You know, we used to pull like 300,000, right? Now it's just like, you know, 50,000. Uh-oh, guys. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a great number. That, you know, I hope whenever I release a game, I hope my game has 50,000 players. But, you know, compared to like the old numbers, it's sad to see that, right? So I hope we figure it out. I hope we start releasing updates quicker. That is definitely going to be a big system that changes the game. Another thing I think they need to add, seriously, is a new mode. Like, guys, for real, we've had the same maps for like 5 months now, right? Same maps for 5 months. And we had the same modes. Like, we need something else. I know we had abysmal mode. It was fun. It was great. It was actually challenging. Like, now, you know, people that have the good units, what's the point of playing? It could easily beat the game. There's no strategy involved. You just drop down a DJ, you drop down a Sinister and a starting unit, and boom, guys, you win every single time. You watched it in my video today. And, you know, if you don't have auto skip on for like the noobs, you guys have to wait like 50 minutes to beat a match. Who the heck wants to play a single match for 50 minutes? I don't think anyone. There's just a lot of rework that needs to be done in the game that, in my opinion, will save it. If not, then I suspect that the game is going to be, you know, having a shorter lifespan than it really should, because, I mean, it's a great game. It really is, guys. I've been playing it for a long time. I know how good it is. You know, I've loved it. I've made videos on it for the past 6 months, but they really need to make some important changes. Otherwise, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be able to keep doing it, guys, because even right now, I'm thinking about starting to make videos on other games. So if you guys are sick of watching me play toilet tower defense, then you're in for a treat, because we might be trying some other stuff that's potentially more fun, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna have to wait and see, right? But I mean, yeah, guys, I don't know what to say anymore. Even like my streams, like back in the day, we used to get like, honestly, like my first ever couple streams on Toilet Tower Defense, we were like pulling in like 500 people a stream, guys. Now I'm lucky if I have over 100. And it's not even like I completely changed up my content. Like, I would say for the most part, I'm still doing the same exact thing I've been doing before. And maybe that's a problem. Maybe I need to switch it up and do something else. But I mean, guys, it's Roblox. What else could I do on Toilet Tower Defense other than sign units, do giveaways, and play matches with you guys? I don't know. Like, there's not, like, I can't do anything else. There's nothing else you could really do to make the streams any better. So I don't know. I just need more new content. I think that's the problem. We need new stuff to play for. There's a lot of people just don't care anymore. They've moved on to bigger and better games. And, at this point, I don't even know what bigger and better games are. There's just like, I feel like Roblox is kind of in like a dead state right now. So I am, you know, personally, for me as a YouTuber, I'm going to have to figure it out. And I think the devs need to figure it out to save their game. Otherwise, we're all going to be playing something new here pretty soon. Probably by summertime. If by summertime, I'm going to be shocked at this rate if TTD is still a thing, guys, because I don't know. And at this point, do the devs even really care? Because, like, they already probably made millions, guys. I mean, think about how much Robux you personally have spent in the game. Probably a lot. I spent a little bit. I bought all the game passes, all that stuff. And I'm sure you guys have, and especially for the people that bought a lot of crates, especially the ones with, like, the really rare units in it, you guys probably spent a ton of money. So I can only imagine how much money they personally made. It's probably ridiculous, like, money that you can't even imagine, right? So, like, do they even care anymore? Like, by the looks of it, I mean, it doesn't seem like it because they just don't update as much, right? So I don't know, guys. It's sad. It really, really is to see a game that used to, you know, love playing every day. Now I'm kind of finding it harder and harder to play every day because it's just the same thing. Nothing new. Never anything new to the game. And until they start doing that, you know, it's really, really done for. Because like I said, guys, back then, like, we used to get 2 updates every single week, and I'm not even kidding. That was so epic. So much content to be made, and now it's like we're lucky if we get an update a week. Sometimes we don't even, you know, get one a week. Now it's been a while, and I know that might have something to do with like the actual creator of the whole series like slowing down their episodes or whatever, right? But keep in mind, this is a video game. Like, we could just make up fake toilet units. Like, who cares? Like, obviously, yeah, when the next update in the actual show comes out, you know, add that stuff, right? But then, you know, add some fake stuff, add some real stuff, add some fake stuff, you know, every other couple days, add some of that stuff, right? And I think that would definitely get us going in the right direction. But until then, I don't know what to expect anymore, guys. I just don't. I hope that, you know, we keep making great videos. I hope you guys still enjoy them, but I definitely want to switch it up, try some other stuff. I might even try like drama content. Who the heck knows, guys? At this point, like, anything is fair game. I'm just gonna try to figure out what's working best for my channel, and then, you know, obviously, hey, we'll go from there, right? So hopefully we figure it out. But I just kind of, you know, I want to hear what you guys think about this. Like, do you think the game's dying? Are you still enjoying the game? Like, how much longer do you think it's gonna be there for? You're gonna keep playing it? Like, I don't know anymore. Like, especially if it's getting this pay to win now. Like, boys, I just don't know. And another thing I want to say, like, real quick, is I actually heard that the new, like, drill unit, the one that's, you know, free to play, is only going to be, you know, because it's really rare, right? It's only going to be in the leaderboards of endless mode. So if you get on the leaderboard, you'll get that unit. now, guys, come on. If you want to get on the leaderboard, I mean, you ain't doing that as a free-to-play player. I'm sorry. There's just, I mean, maybe if you're super, super good, right? But, like, it's going to be very, very rare. Not many people are going to get that, let me tell you. Like, even me, personally, I have all the units in the game. Like, I can't even be bothered to play the game for 2 hours to do, like, endless mode. There's just no shot. So I don't know, guys. At this point, I don't know. I'm just gonna, you know, every day I wake up and think, like, is this the last day of Toilet Tower Defense? I just don't know. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, though. I hope they bring the game back to life. I hope they figure it out. I hope they add free-to-play updates so all of you guys can experience, like, you know, great new things, and the game's player count goes back up, and we keep, you know, able to survive playing the game. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to find something new, and I'd hate to do that because I don't want to, you know, leave the game behind. It was a great journey. I don't want the journey to be over right now. It's been, you know, we went from 100K, guys, literally up to 400K. That's crazy. This is a great journey. I don't want it to end here. I want to keep growing, but there's just not as many people playing the game anymore, so it's just not happening really. Like, I know, like, some guys are still doing really well. Like, Bemmy gets 100K. There's other big creators that still do really, really well. Like, you know, Digito's getting over 100K pretty much in every video. But those guys are huge at this point. And I know, like, Bemmy, he's got less subs than me, but that dude, he figured out the algorithm. He's doing crazy. Like, you know, in the beginning, I had the algorithm figured out, but then the algorithm just was like, hey, LT, you crazy? No, I don't like him. We're not pushing his videos anymore. I don't know. I must have offended the YouTube algorithm, guys, because it does not like me anymore. So I don't know, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I hope you guys, at least think, at least make this video, like, I don't know, hopefully it makes you think about toilet tower defense and, are you gonna spend money on it still? Because, guys, I mean, is it worth it to spend money on the game? If it dies, then you just, you wasted all your money, right? So, be careful, guys. I just want y'all to know, I always warned you back on Pet Sim, like, don't spend money on those huge pets, don't spend money on those Titanics, because one day, the game is literally gonna be dead, and what happened to Pet Sim Next? What's happening to Pet Sim 99? They're dying. And then even at the beginning of this game, guys, like I always warned you, don't spend your money. In the game, remember, it just went down and died, and it, we were worried it would ever come back. Like, you never know, that could happen again too. So be careful with spending your money, guys. Just be smart, and hopefully the game comes back to life. Yo, there was that dude Plunger right there for a second. I saw him. But yeah, be smart with your money. Be smart with your Robux. If you like the game still, hey, spend it. If you don't, just be careful because it might be dead really, really soon. So that's all I have to say for this one. If you guys want to watch the last video I did, basically I did a super cool challenge where I played Nightmare Mode on every map and try to beat it. So go see how many matches I won. Go see how many I lost. It was a pretty cool video. It's on your screen now. Click it, and I'll see you guys on over there. Adios.